Alright, so I'm going to show you how to fix a frame. 98 Toyota Tacoma pickup, 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
Alright, so he's going to show you how bad the frame is, and then what we're doing. We already started on it, so
We
we'll
kind
show you
of.
what's
So
going on.
right now we're working on getting the gas tank down.
Alright, so if you're going to do this job, prepare for a lot of headaches. So there's your frame.
It's all rotted.
This side's good, that side's gone. Okay? So what we're doing is, basically, I'll bring you up to speed of what we're doing. So there's all these, everything's all bolted to the chassis on that side.
Driver's side kind of sucks, but
yeah, everything's all bolted to this. So we got all this unbolted, all these lines unbolted. I gotta still take that one off. This is gonna get cut off here, okay? Those are gonna get cut off. Basically what we're doing is, we're gonna cut it all the way to here so that we can weld all the way around. But we gotta take the gas tank out. So to take the gas tank out,
another pain in the butt.
so you gotta disconnect the, those are frozen.
Those aren't coming out. So
Took these two out, we just slid this out of the way just so we could get to everything. You gotta take the lines off.
that's
Okay.
stuff to do.
Yeah.
But
All right, so there's one, that's the feed, and you got a vent and a return. So those come off, no big deal. That comes off. That was a pain in the butt, but those two come off. You got 3 bolts here.
drain them.
You got a pin there, and another bolt holding the other strap in the back. Okay. So I got them loose, but now I got to take this off. Now let me bring you up to this mess up here. The filler neck is hard line.
metal.
We're going to take that off. We're going to take this off. There's bolts holding the neck flange and this to the tank.
We already took those out.
So that's these little bolts right here. So you use an extension with a 5/16 or an 8mm swivel socket. You can get to all those. You got to peel this, take this wheel well molding off so you don't ruin it, and then peel this back so that you can get your hands and everything up in there. So now we're at the point where we're going to take this off, take this off. All right.
Yep.
Take that down. We got the gas tank supported with the jack, and we're going to drop the tank down and then unplug the actual fuel pump plug, because I can't get I can't push the button enough to release the pin up there. So once we get it down, then I'll be able to do that. Okay. So that's where we're at right now.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll get the tank down.
I'm gonna get the tank down, and then we'll show you what else we're gonna do. Ready? Just let it down nice and easy. We gotta get the neck out. Go ahead, go. All right. Can you feel that neck?
It's out.
It's going. All right, go
It's
ahead.
out.
Down, go down, down.
Just get the plug.
Yeah, I gotta get the plug when it comes down far enough so I can see it. There you go. Go down, down. All right, stop. I'm gonna figure out how to get this off now. Come down a little bit. Down, go all the way down almost. Go ahead, down. Down. Okay, how does this come off? Alright. What? It's a weird one. Oh, here it is, right here.
Here, hang on.
It's only got a... Yeah. Hold that light like that. Hold that. There we go. Okay, cool.
Oh, it's got a little
tab, and it's in the back, so you couldn't squeeze it hard enough.
Okay.
All right.
Go on the other side. Let it down.
Now you could see, come on this side, you could see what I'm talking about. That neck, this neck, see, it's like hard. It's not, that's why you don't want to mess with this. This is
And then make sure you blow all this off before you take everything
this thing's
apart.
all rusted. So it goes on here, and then see that rubber gasket? It seals against it.
Yep.
That's how all these are. But see how rusted this is? You gotta be really careful with this stuff. That's why we took that off on that side and this off on this side. Okay?
I mean, if you absolutely, like if this didn't come off, and we would have had to splice
Then you
it.
have to drop it down like we just did and undo all these bolts, but then you got to worry about them breaking too. So.
Most likely, if we try taking this off, it's just gonna snap.
Right, let me just clean this.
All right.
Roll
Now
this out into the other
we could go put this in the other shop,
We're gonna be doing some grinding and welding.
and we don't gotta worry about boom.
Put a piece of tape over this so nothing gets in there.
Yep. Tape the lines up, and that's it.
Okay.
So
We'll show you what happens next when we come back.
I think it's dinner time. We're
In the
gonna go
back. That's all still good. This is
The
and
other
just
side
like
is
that.
Yeah, that's true. No, that was.
Alright.
No, maybe it was. Yeah, no, that was fixed. These suck. These trucks all suck. They all rot like crazy. It's not too bad.
all right.
Then we'll fix that. Okay, let's get this tank out of here.
Brackets are going to get welded back onto the new piece. So you want to cut these flush. Like that. And then when the new one goes on there, this will go on there and it gets welded. Now these are all going to get tied up
We
out
gotta
of the
go
way.
more long.
I got to get long, some nice, good, long
Up.
cutting blades. Probably go through a bunch of those, but it'll be a nice clean cut.
Okay. So, little different plan now that we figured.
So we're gonna put like that, an L this way. The top is solid. So I'm gonna put the L this way, notch this, and then put a piece on the inside. Because what happens is it's a little bit thicker here, and I'll be able to form it and make it look like it's supposed to be there. And then we're gonna go all the way back. So we took the gas tank out last night, all that's all done. We're gonna let the lift down. We're gonna go all the way to here, like this,
Yep.
and go all the way around. And then we'll notch this piece out. I gotta grind all this clean now, so that'll, and then we're leaving it like about an inch from the top, and we'll weld it all the way, because the top is solid. So I'm not gonna mess with that at all. This way we don't change
don't
any
have to worry
geometry
about
or nothing.
the
We don't have
truck
to worry about the
flexing.
thing stretching and folding in half and everything else.
So these pieces, so one of them's
They're 1/8
an L,
inch. 1/8 inch.
okay? And then the other piece is gonna go on the other side and like a little
It'll be all boxed in.
trough like. But then we can form this piece to whatever we need to. And then we can notch all the pieces out so that it'll all fit.
So we gotta make 2 notches. One for this body mount,
Yep.
and one for this cross member.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
This is done. I gotta grind the outside.
So I'll clean all that up. And we just start measuring it out, cutting our slots. Alright, marking out our spot for our notch. For the body mount.
So we're gonna cut this out, and that's it. Watch your ears.
Yep. Okay.
That's that. So now this should fit right in there. And then we'll see how long this has to be. We might have to trim some of this. Let's go measure.
Okay.
This is the notch we just cut. Nice. Okay, so now we can clamp this to this. Let me get a little clamp. Hold on a minute. Where'd the one clamp go?
I think it's underneath where you. Hang on, I'll get it.
We just clamp it on and I'm gonna come in. Or if you come and hold this, then I can measure that. Just hold that.
Switch spots.
Even on. Alright, so that fits good. Just gotta knock an inch off the end so that it's behind the cross member and I can weld it.
Okay. Alright. Put the lift on it now.
Right.
To hold it up.
And then
The top together now.
is it where are we at over there?
Yeah, you're good in that spot.
Alright, so it needs to go. You gotta go let the lift down a hair.
And then back
I'll
up.
squeeze this and then you go back up.
Okay. Hang on, ready?
Yeah.
Alright, coming down.
Hold on, I gotta pull it. Okay, go down a hair. Right there, that's good. Yep, okay, hold on. Alright, go up. Alright, hold on.
Got it?
Yep. Yep. Alright, that's good. All this is good. This is all good. Nice and tight, that's good. Over here. And then we'll do the same thing on this end. Alright. You're gonna go work the lift?
Yeah.
Leave that.
Alright.
Got one more. You could give me one more clamp. Yep. And then go work the lift real quick.
Alright, let me shut this off.
We got the piece all clamped in place. This is nice and tight. So I'm gonna run a bead here, here, across here, and down there, and that, and that. And then we're gonna let the truck back down, reclamp it, and then weld the rest of it. This way we know the chassis is not flexible. All right.
It's nice when it's a good metal weld too.
All right. So how do you like that?
Good.
Gonna be like that all the way around. Okay?
Okay.
Now let me get back in there. Leave the light in there so I can see.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, so now we got it flat. Make sure nothing flexes. That's where it's gonna sit. And we can start welding the rest of it. Start tacking it in place.
Where's that hammer? Just tap the taparoo.
Here.
Yeah. All right. Give me the mask. Up there.
Here. Roll that up, and then we can kind of start picking it back up and then weld everything on.
Raw. That looks good. All right. All right.
Now we don't have to worry about not flexing when we pick it up, so now we can weld.
And there you go.
DIY school welding.
Yeah.
Never had one lesson.
All right. So it's all tacked in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack the inside out.
Yeah.
I mean the inside same way. And then we'll go back and re-weld everything in sections so it don't get real hot.
Yeah, and then we can tack in the bottom in a couple of
All right.
spots.
Let me spot.
Hang on, I'll turn
Hit
it
the
back.
light.
I'll turn it back on. Alright, got our piece in. Gonna kind of start tacking it in as we go. Got that notch cut out.
You don't need one like this.
Okay, then we're gonna let it down. We'll move the lift over so we can push up on that spot, and it should be good to go. And once we get it all tacked, then we can just weld the whole thing.
Alright. Nice and tight.
Okay. Alright, let's move the back over now.
Like that. This way it's all the same. And then we're gonna push it up and tight to there.
We gotta move that first though.
Because over here it kind of goes out a little, so. And then we go
Alright.
like that.
There you go.
There we go. And then this. I think I had that. Like that. Alright. Like that. Nice. Alright, that's it. And then when we pull that all together, we just weld all that tight. Alright. Alright, I gotta get this cleaned off. And then we can pull this all together.
Yeah.
Got that?
All the way down. Okay, back our time lapse.
We put the one piece to here, the outside all the way to here, the bottom all the way to here. But now over here where it gets wider, so I added the piece so now that it's flat. So now this is nice. It's nice and strong, so we're good to go. I'm gonna just finish the bottom up, then I can weld all these brackets back on and start hooking all the crap back up to it, and we can put the gas tank and everything else back together. Where's my mask at?
Right here.
All right. Just finish stitching the bottom up real quick and we're done. That's it. Okay?
Yep.
Inside, outside.
Now we gotta just put all the brackets on.
Now we gotta put everything back on. Let's go get some coffee first. Let that cool down and we'll come back, we'll weld all the brackets back on everything. And then we can start putting the tank back in and hooking everything back up. We'll undercoat this nice clean.
Yeah, I'll hit it with some self-etch
You
and
know,
then...
some self-etching primer and undercoat the crap out of it. And that's it.
Okay.
Got yourself another frame. All right, so we got all the park and brake mechanisms all back on. Michelangelo's painting over here. Gonna self-etch prime the whole thing. And come back tomorrow. I'm gonna actually undercoat this all. And then we'll come back tomorrow and hook all the lines back onto the frame. Put the gas tank back in, dry shaft back in, all that good stuff. All right. All right. That's all nice and dried off. I'm gonna undercoat it front to back, inside and out.
Alright.
See how long this lasts now. You don't have to go real heavy, just, yeah,
No.
there you go, nice.
Yeah, you don't gotta go nuts with it.
That stuff's thick anyway. Look like a brand new truck. All right. Hey.
Huh?
Okay. And then we'll let it down and do that spot.
Yep.
That's it. We're good.
Okay.
Looks good to me. Alright, looks good.
Yep. Looks good in there.
Okay.
That's just the spots that are drying. It makes it look weird.
Alright, we're good. Alright, let that dry tomorrow so we don't have to touch it and mess it all up.
Yep. Alright, getting the gas tank back in. We got the one line already hooked up.
Let me get it up in here.
Just gotta line it up.
Alright, there we go. And then that'll line up. Like
And then you
that.
gotta,
And
yeah. Then that
tighten
pin's
that
gotta go in the back for that strap once we get it up there.
So
I will show you when this is up there.
yeah. All right, got this thing back on the ground. So you put the neck, all that back together under there, bolt all that back on, bolt the bracket back on that holds the neck in place. Put all that in there back together, put the wheel well molding all back on, and there you go. Looks as good as new. Never knew what happened. All right, there you go. So, got a frame on a Toyota Tacoma, little 4-wheel drive. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed that. I didn't. It was a pain in the ass. But we're done with it.